現在スロップは彦山カレン。本日はご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。
whoever's at the wheel keeps on turning. But you stood up, you lasted. You climbed out of the truck when you crashed it. What will you do with your power? What will you do with your power? What will you do with your power? the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors. Summer love, Something about you isn't right. I swear you can make me lose my mind. Lying here awake at night. This is love and I don't want it. Why you gotta be so complicated? I'm sick and tired of contemplating. I don't wanna be here waiting. If this is love, then I don't want it. I can't be the one you keep running to whenever you feel down. I can't be that someone who'll always be there when something's wrong. I can't rely on you now. I can't rely on you anymore. I can't depend on you now. I can't rely on you. Why is everything so problematic? Why are you acting so neglected? Feel so cold and unfair. Swear to God that
It was on a cold Christmas Eve you came into this world. We were all up, holding our breaths till the word came of a baby girl. Then Grandma and Grandpa got smoke in their eyes from nothing